በከተማው አለ ሆይ በሀገሩ አለ ሆይ በከተማው አለ ሆይ በሀገሩ ናድነን ናድነን ክፉን ስራ ከሚሰሩ ንጉስን ባለ ጭራውን የኢትዮጵያን ብርሃን ክብሯና ጌጧ
That's like an art.
How did he do the egg?
You'll see.
Oh, he used a dropper. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is a lot of work.
That's quite it. I mean,
It's an amount of effort that I don't think I could. He does a bunch. He's done a bunch of these kind of things. Apparently, he does a carbonara. He does some Vietnamese that you'd never be able to pronounce, but it's basically tomato. Or no. Yeah, this dude does crazy stuff.
T-Mars' identity crisis is over!
there we go.
He does sushi too.
What happened?
He claimed he couldn't type in the chat box.
Yeah,
He knows his role now.
who checked?
No, he said, I'm a back on it. He finally gets it.
Someone keeps oppressing me.
The Illuminati, maybe.
They keep making me just shit.
What do you think of the bedliner that Rick showed there a few months?
It's hard to
Came out
think.
pretty good, huh?
Hard to think when you're being oppressed.
The thing beats up water. I mean, it just holds water. Pretty nice. With just 3 cans of it sprayed on.
But you just did the horizontal surface and the wheel welding, I take it. You didn't come up the side.
I didn't really even do the wheel well for this. But I need to do the whole thing. It would require taping and stuff like that, so it's taking up a lot of work.
Debbie's pretty easy to talk.
Clouds get quite a collection of satellite photos.
What, from the body?
It's like she wants to see all sides of a sphere at once in order to conclude it's a sphere.
She's got a collection of satellite photos of her body. Big, round.
I don't get this.
Can't comprehend. So what happened with Microsoft? So, you know,
Fucking guys can't do anything, man.
what did it work? Did they get it for you eventually? What? Why?
Because, well, we're going to try buying it through the Xbox. See if that works. Because, yeah, they were like, the guy went to check, came back and said, no, sorry, can't buy it. It's like a backwards compatible game or something, or forward compatible game.
Well, that was the game I was trying to buy a backward compatible game, and it was games with gold and it didn't fucking work. Couldn't continue for some reason.
I'll try with the Xbox 360, it doesn't work.
A lot of pain in the ass.
We can start right now, Boz. Say something.
Where's Debbie?
She's trying to sort out her.
Take one. Just try it. Did Lewis try to fix her?
He picked the stuff good. Pinky broke her internet connection.
Her internet was based on the presupposition that the Earth is a ball.
Yeah. Gotta have line of sight communication.
That's interesting. Let's explore that angle, Pete.
I prefer this one, goldfish.
How to?
Have you seen his videos?
Yeah. My favorite will always be the classic chocolate milkshake. Just.
He's got 10 million subs.
Well, I mean, it's a great feat of his channel to make everything almost legit seem until it goes horribly wrong.
He's a terrible waste of food.
Wasn't it found out that McDonald's was using like a beef, some kind of beef flavored oil or something, which was making their French fries better?
I think they were using something, I can't recall what it
So
was.
originally McDonald's fries actually used animal-based fat fries, and that's what made McDonald's fries so delicious. Then when they switched over to healthier oil, they're like, well, these don't taste the same. So they started adding that animal flavor back. But,
Animal flavor.
yeah. So I mean, it's our fault that they did this to us. Just can't be happy with healthier. I mean, we're talking about McDonald's, so I don't know why people were bitter for.
Right. I actually had a small fry the other day. I couldn't stop. I needed something to eat, and I just went through the drive-thru, got a small fry and a Coke. And I actually found myself thinking, boy, you know, I wish these had salt on them.
Oh, dude. This guy goes insane in this video, Jesus. It's almost like a fetish now.
It goes. Well, this is a series that can only escalate. It can never de-escalate. So it always has to go up.
Yeah, go to like 1 minute 20 or something.
No, yeah, no, I'm well. I'm past the lap full of salt and fun.
Oh, it's still here. All right, great, Robin. Are we still stuck on solar filters and thinking that animations make everything fake and unreliable information? Because every video you see on your computer is an animation.
No, we're still stuck on her internet is died and is being held together.
You're just getting really, really technical. You don't need to do that.
Oh yeah, I do, because we actually do, Robin, because that's kind of the linchpin. And Robin, stop talking when we're explaining things, because that's how you don't understand things, is because you're talking when people are trying to explain to you how things work. That is actually the linchpin to your misunderstanding. All right, this technical stuff, it actually matters. It actually matters.
It does matter. You need to know the difference between artistry, illustrative, CGI, composite.
Yeah. I think that might be a speaker. That might be a speaker error. That might be a speaker error on your part, Robin. The fact that you're conflating terms without telling anyone, and you're talking to people who actually understand.
We're talking about the sun. You're telling me that's I'm looking at a what in the sky? It's a what?
We don't know what the sun is.
The planet.
All right. So the fact that all of our interactions occur between computer screens kind of means that you need to be specific with how you say things and not conflate terms all the time. Especially if you don't want to, especially if you don't want to be laughed at and called a moron. If you want to avoid that type of interaction, you need to be specific. You need to speak clearly. You need to speak clearly, and probably get a microphone other than a pretzel stick.
I know.
Alright, so we already brought up the solar filter, and if you have one, you can see the sun and distinct features.
Do you have one?
Do I have one? No, I don't have one, but I've used one on other people's cameras. Have you?
Okay, right. And so when you put the filter on, when you look at the sun, what do you see? Through the
you see sunspots. You see distinct features. You're able to. It's not just a big blinding light that damages your eye.
Exactly. I can stare at the sun. It don't damage my eyes.
Wow. I do not encourage you to do that.
I can't. Yes, I guess I saw the solar eclipse with my own eyes too. My eyes
okay, well that's entirely different. The solar eclipse is different because it's obscured.
I don't have to look at the
so dangerous.
My eyes are perfectly fine.
To point out.
It's actually more dangerous because it's obscured.
It's dangerous. Where are the medical reports of people looking at the sun and
okay, then, do you know what, Boz, if you really want to put it to the test...
I've never heard of that.
Go and put it to the test.
I really do not encourage it.
I've never heard a report of that.
Absolutely do not encourage it, but if you are that confident...
I saw the solar eclipse with my own damn eyes. I didn't have no filter.
Right, there's no problem. There's no problem looking at the solar eclipse, Robin. We're talking about the actual sun, you fucking idiot. We're talking about the sun, not the solar eclipse.
It's the sun. It's supposed to be. They're supposed to be the sun.
It's actually behind the moon, so no, you're not looking at the sun. You're actually not looking at the sun.
That's the claim.
Flat Earthers say it rotates like a clock.
Yeah, I know, Robin. I know our claims.
The ball of the state rotates like a basketball.
So let's go back to the solar filter thing. Have you ever actually looked? Have you ever actually looked at the sun with a solar filter?
Yes, many different kind of filters. I told you.
All right, and yes, and all right, and what did you see?
I saw hours and hours and hours of foot of the moon. If you go to the Skywatch.
You looked at the moon with the solar filter on.
You can put different things and do.
All right, we're talking specifically right now, Robin. This is yeah. Let's keep it on this. Yeah, I don't know why we left the sun. I never brought up anything else.
I asked you a question though. You did not answer my question.
Oh yeah, did you? Did you really ask me a question?
Okay, so when you saw the sun through the filter, you said somebody else did it.
No, I said I used their equipment, and I did answer this. I saw the sun with sunspots and distinct, unique, identifying features.
Sunspots. I'm not denying they don't have sunspots on it. I'm not saying.
Oh, okay, cool.
You take images of the sun throughout the day.
No.
But I know someone who did. I know someone who did. Well, I don't know them personally, but
look, Robin. The thing is, I've seen the sun. I have seen the sun with a solar filter on it. So when I see other pictures of the sun with other solar filters on those images, I don't doubt them.
Listen, I want to see raw footage.
I don't give a fuck what you want to see. If you want to go see that, go find it. Go see it. Robin, if you want to see raw images of the fucking sun, go take raw images of the fucking sun. Stop complaining to people on the internet about your lack of information.
Complain to NASA, not you.
Why are you complaining to NASA? They don't give a fuck about you.
And then those images of the cheese ball sun are animations.
Does it maybe cross your mind for half a second that in order to show a span of time, they have to show it as an animation? Does that ever occur to you?
That's not his claim, though. His claim is the reason why that he was showing that he has.
Yeah, because if they tried to show it at real time, it would be really boring. You fucking idiot. Does it ever occur to you? Does it ever occur to you that showing things in real time is boring? Does it ever occur to you, Robin? Does it occur of you? Robin, shut up. Does it occur to you that people don't have time to spend watching the sun all day in a video in real time? Yes, it is, you fucking mongoloid.
He was giving a presentation. He was talking to people.
Really? Was he talking to people? Really?
Yes, it was a presentation.
Really?
He was talking about the specific animations of the sun.
Am I talking to a person right now?
Yeah, this is what he said exactly. He said, we have to show you these animations because if we showed you the sun through a filter, you just get bored with it. So they give you the animations to make it look spectacular and more appealing and appealing.
That's not people that more seems relevant.
That's what he said.
Robin, I don't see the problem. I don't see the problem with putting together something that's interesting to look at because the reality of life is more often than not things are really boring. All right. So that animation that with I hadn't finished vomiting into my microphone yet. I appreciate it if you wait. Can you wait for me to stop vomiting into my microphone here? Because I'd like to get this out.
Good evidence right as we speak.
No, we're talking. Robin, stop changing the fudge. Stop.
You're saying animations.
Shut the fuck up.
No, you said animations is reality. No, it's not. It's cartoon.
Okay, hold on.
Shut up.
Of animation here.
Rob.
Shut up. Just look at the animation. Robin, stop fucking talking, alright? You're doing this on purpose. All you want to do is piss off a bunch of dudes because you don't have anyone in your life as well to talk to you.
You're not showing any evidence. I want to see some evidence.
No, you don't. You just want to piss us off. No, you keep changing the subject. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. I'm trying to change your mind. I'm trying to change your mind, alright? All you have to do, when you look, alright, so I asked you earlier, Robin, you want to prove the sun is spherical. Have you looked at it through a solar filter?
And what is the camera in question that you're using?
Have you looked at it through a solar filter?
Yes, I have.
Alright, and what's it look like? What's it look like? What's it look like? What's it look like? What's it look like?
It looks like a disc.
Oh, really? Does it? Does it really look like a disc? Really? Have you looked at many discs? Have you looked at many balls?
It looks like a half of a spherical.
Really? Oh man, I really don't think I don't think you've looked at many balls. I don't think you've seen many balls. Have you? Do you have tits? Do you have nice loquacious?
It's a celestial object.
Do you have a pair of loquacious tits?
You slap God in the face for the things that He made in this world.
Look, I can tell you.
You can't see the other side.
That you rely on animations as
what is animated about looking at the sun through a solar filter? Nothing is the answer, Robin. That's the actual. Alright, well I'm talking about the image that you saw through your camera and the solar filter when you looked at the sun, and you said that looked like a disc, alright? I'm questioning your eyes at this point. I'm questioning your fucking ability to observe reality, Robin.
Oh, and Robin, can I say something real quick? And invoking God without any evidence to back that claim up.
And I'm going to question your reality.
Yeah, you question my reality. Your existence makes me question my reality.
Did you see the movie I posted, Robin?
Of the sun and looking through a filter. It's two different.
Yeah, Robin, that's.
I don't really care what sun.
That's fine, Robin. We're talking about the images. We're talking about the images you saw. Shut up, Robin. All we're doing is talking. Robin, this is fucking really simple. Robin, shut up. This is really simple, Robin. I asked you, have you looked at the sun with a solar filter? No, this is really simple. Have you looked at the sun through a solar filter? Have you looked at the sun? Yes, exactly. So stop bringing up fucking animations. Stop bringing up animations. Stop bringing up animations. Stop bringing up animations. All we're talking about is you looking at the sun through a solar filter. Hello?
I already said I looked at astronomers putting good filter on on their camera or telescope, and they're showing.
So this is something you've done then, right? So you or somebody else, through whatever amalgam of circumstances, shut up! Your eyes, through whatever set of circumstances, your eyes have been on the proper end of a telescope or camera, with a solar filter on the other end, while oriented towards the sun. Is this a situation that has occurred in your life?
I have seen
Well, you're speaking into a pretzel, so I can't hear you.
What are you wearing, Robin?
Hold on, is that curved?
What's up, dear?
What's up, buddy?
One and only.
Yeah. Find out what Robin's wearing.
I mean, I'm not really interested in what Robin's wearing.
Yeah, me neither.
Hey, Pierre, how you doing?
Good.
So, Robin, if you take photos of the sun, and you can repeat the observation that and it shows the sun is a sphere pretty well.
You can draw a circle. You can draw a circle.
So do it. So do it. So do it. So do it.
What happens when you try to spin that circle?
Something that's real. Something.
Do it.
What happens when you try to spin that circle on the paper? It doesn't look so flat anymore, does it? Even if you took a half a sphere and put it on the paper and then started spinning it, you would be able to see that it was only half a sphere. Yes or no will suffice, Robin.
My picture didn't show. Hold on a second. Hold your.
You know what an animation is, Robin? You think an animation has to be a cartoon like The Simpsons?
I don't know if it's.
Do you think that animation could refer to other things?
We gotta stick to
that.
We gotta stick to one topic at a time.
Yeah, of course. Any other fucking rules, Louis?
I don't know.
I'm surprised anybody else is even being allowed to fucking talk, right?
Is that what?
So what's the topic? A list of people that Louis just thinks is an idiot?
Everyone makes that list.
Aw.
even me.
I'm on a list. Wanted.
I'm on a list.
Is it a collated list?
Are you checking it twice?
No, I don't have a list.
Almost there.
Yeah, he doesn't have.
You've been collated.
He doesn't have a list. He has an entire file cabinet.
Named emails.
It's not a list. It's a bunch of portion cookies with everybody's name.
Emails is a list that the CIA created.
Yeah. There you go.
So they could.
There you go. The solar system. There's your son. Is that fucking real right there?
That's what's known as an artist's rendition or impression. That's an impression.
All right, you're fucking with us, Robin. All right, I can't believe that.
How about that?
And black
Explain that to me.
Hey, Dingbat, you realize nobody's claiming that's a photograph, right?
This is a fake fucking photo. Why is your son?
Nobody's claiming it's a photo. You retarded Dingbat.
Hey, you know what, guys? I really think that there's a grid in space. All right, let's not. All right, I think it's really there. I think that's a perfectly accurate. It's a perfectly accurate photograph. You know, I completely think that it's possible for us to get a satellite. It's possible. It's possible. No, look.
Debbie, how stupid are you that you think that anybody thinks that's a photograph?
This is kind of shit that NASA puts out and says this is what our
No, they don't.
Oh God.
No, they don't. No, they don't.
Did you pull that off of NASA's website, Debbie? Did that come from NASA's website, Debbie?
Yeah, you can fit 109 Earths in 6 suns.
Did that come from NASA's website, Debbie?
Go check.
Take that picture yourself.
Did you take that picture yourself? Google Gallery and you'll see NASA's state.
Why didn't you go get a picture from NASA's website?
You can go look it for yourself. That's how big.
Yes, we can. That's right, Robin. That's right, Robin. We can.
Yeah. How do Debbie.
This is fucking retarded as fuck, yo.
Debbie, remember when?
Scale model. Is this a scale model that's correct? Because they're all different. All NASA shit stuff is different. Don't match.
Nope, not really.
Which one's the correct one? Which
Debbie, how do you suggest
Which
that
one
they
of
fucking
what?
make a scale,
Are you telling me
photograph to scale?
Debbie, I asked a simple question. Which one of what is correct on NASA's website? If you're going to state something.
Debbie, you insufferable cunt. Nobody is claiming that is a photograph, Debbie. Nobody but you.
Baby, if you take that picture,
that is a photograph.
It's an animated cartoon.
There's a
picture from
lens there, at
NASA.
least.
Go look on their NASA.gov website. You'll see.
Debbie, no one
next.
is claiming that is a photograph. No one is claiming that is a photograph, Debbie.
But the animation that he showed me claimed
Nobody is claiming that is a photograph, Debbie.
He said that that was a picture of the sun.
No one is claiming that is a photograph, Debbie.
Yeah,
I think it looks real, man.
No, what he said. Hey, Debbie.
I already made my point.
Debbie,
I'm done with this. Back to the eye perspective. Let's go back to the eye perspective.
Made no point.
Debbie.
We've already figured out what the sun is. It's a fucking cheese ball in the sky. That's not what I see, but I'll go run it just to entertain you, buffoon.
Debbie.
Yeah.
Debbie.
I'll entertain guys' bullshit and we'll say fucking cheese ball.
Now we're entertaining your bullshit. Shut the fuck up, you dumb bitch.
Debbie. Let's go back to
Debbie.
These people are bigots, Debbie.
Debbie. If you're actually going to quote mine somebody, at least quote mine them correctly and state exactly what they said. Nobody claimed that was a picture of the sun. They said, here is
yes, he did. He said, have you ever seen the sun through a filter?
Hey, listen.
I said, that's an animation.
Robin, shut your fucking mouth.
She's switching pics.
Yeah, you think it's a fireball. All of y'all do.
She's switching pics now.
Actually, none of us think it's a fireball either. The sun's not a fireball. Nobody says it's made of fire.
Yes,
you can make a...
No, Debbie.
Debbie, I'm gonna finish what I was saying because...
You got sparks flying off, and that's a fucking fireball. They shut up.
Debbie.
Yeah, sparks.
Debbie.
Hey, if you see this
Debbie.
Can't wait for her to stop. She never stops.
Just stop. This is intolerable.
This is not going to be a real conversation. If anybody has any fantasies about
Yeah, we're not trying, Debbie. We're not trying to do that, Debbie. No one tried to do that. No one ever tried to do that. That's all in your head. Just shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. No one ever once. Debbie, shut up. No one pulled that photo up and said, "Hey, this is a real picture of the sun." You did that. So shut your mouth. Go die.
You don't seem to understand that you can make animation of real photos. Debbie, would you react to my question?
We have no common ground with you. We have no common ground with you. You are alone.
Debbie, do you understand? Debbie, do you understand that you can make an animation with real photos? That if you take photos for 24 hours,
I told him that the sun doesn't look like that. He's trying to...
yeah, you can look at it yourself, and it fits exactly what it...
It doesn't look like this, though, what I'm presenting. Why would he bring that picture? Why didn't he just bring me a filter picture of the sun instead of a fireball in front of my eyes? This is why I'm about to vomit all over.
The sun is not a fireball.
That's not true, Mom. She doesn't listen to the words we say anyway. It doesn't matter what we say.
She deaf or something?
Debbie, did you see the video I linked? You can repeat this observation, Debbie.
I can tell her right now she has less common sense than an abscess compass, and she won't even hear me. It won't affect her in the least. She doesn't listen.
Everybody's fucking pocket.
Yeah, it's less than $1.
Yeah, it's less than $1 a year.
Yeah, but you would like that money, wouldn't you?
No, not really.
It's less than $1.
I give more money away to the home.
Oh yeah, that's why you have YouTube channels bash and flatter.
Wait, so you're saying if we closed it all down, everyone would get, what is it, 35, 50 billion? What is it?
Robin, I think you're just here for attention because you're starved in your real life. And I mean, just to address the thing about YouTube channels and us making money. First of all, you have to have 10,000 views. You have to have 10,000 even monetize your channel. You can't even monetize your channel until you have 10,000 views. So you're already wrong about that. Most of the people making Flat Earth videos aren't even going to be close to that. So. Yeah, I mean, you're already wrong there. And then on top of that, you have flat earthers who are absolutely making money off their videos.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
Right. So I am going to put you in the same category as everybody else. I'm gonna put you in whatever category I want to put you in, Robin. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Yeah, I do know your beliefs.
You don't know how I came to my beliefs.
I don't need to know how you got there. I just need to know what they are.
Don't put me in a category. You don't know.
You're already in a category. You're a fucking idiot.
I never heard the story about your brain injury. Why don't you tell me about it?
Look, all you want here is the attention. You should put this energy into the people in your life. You should put. Oh, you didn't want to come here? Is that why you're here now?
No, I was invited here. I came here to have fun and learn things.
Great. Oh, you came here to have fun and learn things, really?
When your mouth is rapping all the time.
It sounds like you just want to preach. It sounds.
Robin, you can't come here and learn something if you don't shut the fuck up and let somebody else talk other than you.
Okay, so can we go back to perspective and about the sun?
Well, no, we can.
No, hold on,
let's.
We can go back to that when you can tell me the equation first.
Hey, if you're so good at equation, that's the equation for $1 million. Go get it. Impress me, man.
There's a million equations. There's a million equations.
You think equation explains reality?
Look,
no,
Robin, stop. Robin, stop! Shut up, Robin!
This is real, not real. This is
got math and equations. We don't need equations to prove our
model. Robin, stop. I'm gonna make this point.
If you're so good at fucking math, do not fucking go get the answer to be a fraud.
I'm going to make this.
I told you guys.
Robin, shut up! All you're doing, Robin, you're intentionally disrupting this. You are intentionally. No, we're trying to help you here. Like that's what this is, Robin. No, shut up, Robin. This is about you. This is about you. This is like the favorite thing of flat earthers to do is to say. The favorite thing flat earthers like to do is cause a ruckus and then say, "Oh no, this isn't about me. It's just about the ideas." And then when we try and give you some of our when we try and give you some of our ideas, you just interrupt and disrupt because you don't actually care. You don't actually care about the ideas. You're here for the attention. All you want is attention. All you want is attention. You're a
Robin, shut the fuck up, because I was at a point, I was making a point, and you just started talking over me, and then forced somebody else to do it. I'm telling you, shut the fuck up!
You showed me an animation of the sun. It told me.
Shut up!
Have you seen the sun through the filter? What I saw right, he put up the sun through a filter.
Robin, that's not what's happening.
They did. In the movie
Don't show me
shut the fuck up! Shut up!
Debbie, we explained to you 10 minutes ago about the animation.
Robin, shut the fuck up! In the movie Lord of the Rings, they use the equation.
Debbie, stop masturbating for a second, Debbie, and listen to Pure Anarchy.
I'm getting a stomach ache. I'm gonna vomit.
Robin, shut up! Shut the fuck up! in the movie Lord of the Rings, they use the equation for perspective and force perspective to create that. Shut the fuck up! Shut up! Shut the fuck up! I was not finished.
Yeah, that's a
Shut
dictator.
the fuck up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut the fuck up!
Take it over the
Shut up!
please.
Shut up! Shut up!
We got great mods in here. Really, really great mods.
Shut up, Robin, because yes, they used the equation for perspective to create that entire movie. We do not have, you know, Frodo fucking Hobbits
Lord
is
of the
not
Rings
3
is
foot
not
fucking
reality. I don't
two.
care about what your equations say on the chalkboard.
Shut up. Shut up. Alright,
I'm
Frodo
sorry
Baggins
that
is not 3
Einstein
foot
lost of his equations.
They
You
use the
couldn't
equation
take a bath
for
brush
perspective
there. He didn't have a
and
cross
perspective
theory
to create that whole movie. Yes, it depicts
Perfecting
reality
his
because
math.
it shows. It
Yeah,
shows
he was lost in his
that
Listen, this is pure anarchy. I'm really sorry. That's a great point about forced perspective with the Lord of the Rings, but it doesn't matter because we have double standards in here, and if we mute the flat earthers, on one hand, they'll just leave, all right? But if we don't mute them, we can't get a word in edgewise, and we can't actually convince them. So it's like a lose-lose for both of us.
Okay,
and it,
so I'll
you
calm
know,
down.
they're really here just for attention, and we give it to them. And
no,
it's kind of a, it's kind of a disgusting sadomasochistic relationship that we've got going on here.
Who thinks that this bitch can be convinced?
There's nothing new under the
Debbie,
sun.
Debbie, I wanted to explain to you about the animation, but you won't listen. If you take a 20, listen to me, Debbie, okay, I will explain it. If you photograph, hello, if you photograph the sun, if you yourself photograph the sun for 24 hours, you have to condense it into a 5-minute movie. That's animation. Hello, Debbie, if you make a 24-hour movie, you have to do it. Debbie, do you understand that if you make a 24-hour movie and you want that into a 5-minute movie, you have to animate it? Do you understand that? That does not make it fake. Animation does not equal fake. If you make a 24-hour movie of the sun, yeah, then you have 24-hour movie. Do you want to sit through a 24-hour movie? No. No. You want to have 1 frame every hour, and then you end up with a 1-minute movie. An animation of reality.
It's I think she already knows that. I think she already knows that. Yeah, you did understand it. No, she did. She understood you. She understood you. She understood you very clearly.
Debbie, do you remember when we had that little?
Yeah, you could, Robin. Yeah, you could, Robin.
How calm and quiet.
You could
it was and
repeat
how
it back.
you
You could actually repeat it back if you had to. You should get your hand out of your pants and stop masturbating.
This is a demolition derby. It will never be anything more.
Okay, so let's just move on and go to something
else. Let's just move on. Let's let the ringleader Robin, dictate everything that we're going to talk about in here. Well, Robin, I'd like to ask you. Have you ever been in an air? I know. Great, I've got one for you right now. Have you ever seen the sunset from 40,000 feet in the air?
Okay, say that again.
Are you serious? Have you ever seen the sunset from 40,000 feet in the air?
Okay, so you're talking about an aircraft 40,000 feet elevate.
Yeah, no shit, I'm talking about an aircraft.
Okay, so I've seen it.
Have you ever been? Oh, great! How high?
Higher
so you've seen the sunset from higher than that? You yourself?
Actually, so can I talk?
I don't know. Can you?
All right, so please don't interject while I'm going to make.
Yeah, I'm just going to make it real easy. Yeah, let's just make it real easy for you to talk while you interrupt everyone else nonstop. Yeah. You fucking.
You asked me a question. You asked me a direct question. I'm
you have no. You're right. No, you're not.
Don't let me answer. Look at that. See, because I
am letting you answer. I'm not stopping you from answering. My talking has nothing to do with your ability to answer. My interruption has nothing to do with your ability to answer.
When you stop talking,
I'm not talking. I'm not talking.
Okay.
I'm not talking. I don't know what you're talking about.
When somebody made a claim that the sun is going down, I'd have looked into it for myself.
You had to look into it for yourself? Oh, man.
Yeah.
Wow, that's wow. How very original. How very original of you to look into things for yourself.
Have you personally yourself seen the sunset?
Now let me
from
finish.
40,000
See?
feet? That's a yes or no answer.
We didn't let you finish. We didn't let her finish, guys. We gotta let her finish. Dude. All right, Robin. Oh shoot, Robin. Robin, just real quick. Go ahead, Robin. If you just please answer the question, Robin. We will try and stop making noise so that you can, get a string of words together here, and maybe they won't be full of redundancies and contradictions, but whatever.
Okay, so far that I can remember. Okay, so
from what you can remember, all right. I'm waiting to hear the experience.
I've seen thousands of footage. I'm trying to pick a file in my brain and put it out and present it to you. I have to.
Oh man, you have to think. You have to think to do. Oh man, but we don't. We don't have to do that. Yeah, we're totally different. Men are totally different. We don't have to think to respond to you. Yeah, that's totally different when you
already regurgitate the shit. You've already learned it.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's regurgitation. Oh really? So like when I told you that I have seen. All right, so I have seen the sunset at 40,000 feet. I've seen the sunset at 40,000 feet. Have you seen the sunset at 40,000 feet? Have you seen the sunset from 40,000 feet?
Have
you seen the sunset from 40,000 feet?
Listen, this is what I'm gonna say.
No. I want you to answer the question. Just answer the question. It's
I have not been in an airplane to see the
haven't?
sunset.
Oh.
Well, that's a sad thing because
I'm gonna tell you what I have seen.
Fort Bragg to Kazakhstan. I have from Fort Bragg to Iraq. I have from Fort Bragg to Afghanistan.
I think this is what Debbie just really wants to convince the world to buy her expensive.
I'm not convinced. I'm telling you what I've seen with my own eyes, and you can do.
It's just what this whole flat Earth movement is just a bunch of losers who know they're never gonna get anywhere in life, that are begging the rest of the world to send them to space for free. That's what this comes down to. I think this is a bunch of people who are like, oh shoot, they realize that commercial space travel is not going to become cheap in their lifetimes, and they're like, you know what we can get. They're like, we're never going to get to space in our lifetime. It's never going to be cheap enough. So you know what? We'll just complain to the rest of the world, and maybe they'll send us to space to shut us up.
It's a fucking pop station up there. It's pressure up there.
Debbie.
There's no atmosphere.
Hold on. Here's a good direct question. Debbie, here's a
direct
question. Hey, here's a direct question. You wanted question.
No oxygen in space. How is there a fireball?
She doesn't want a direct question.
Debbie, your claim is that we are in an enclosed system. Please show me anywhere on this planet where there is a container with 15 psi on the bottom.
You already lost her. You lost her at PSI.
You show me an image that we're zooming through space.
Yeah, you lost her at PSI. You lost her at PSI.
Show me how we're going through space to endless
Hey.
Show
me your
tits. Vacuum chamber.
Show me your tits. Tits and get the fuck out now.
Debbie. The vacuum of space is not. Debbie, the vacuum of space. Debbie, the vacuum of space is not your fucking Bissell.
We're going through endless space. No, we're not.
It is not your Dyson.
Vacuum
of space.
You couldn't handle it, Chemo.
Debbie,
it's okay.
Let's go. I'm going to go back to the that you were talking about the sunset.
Hi, Debbie.
Every time I make a point, you want to.
No, somebody's moving the goalpost. They're moving the goalpost.
Show me a cylinder. Show me
Cliché
a cylinder that has 15 psi on one end and 5 on the other. Because if we were within an enclosed system, you would have equalized pressure.
I'm not here. I dropped here to put motherfucking flat Earth.
Debbie, if we were within an enclosed system, we would have equalized pressure everywhere.
Zooming through space. space.
Debbie,
like,
don't change
and everybody else.
Debbie, why don't you did you think about that question?
You're the one that made the claim that we are within an enclosed system. An enclosed system would require an equalized pressure everywhere. We do not have that. We have roughly 15 psi.
Prove it to yourself and
Shut
prove it
up.
Spinning and moving through space endlessly to
15
fucking
psi
nowhere. And
at sea level. And at the summit of Mount Everest, we have...
Never mind. I hit numlock. It was a mistake. I Chemo didn't mute me. It was. I hit numlock.
Where give me?
Debbie, it's okay. Calm down, Debbie. Everything's just fine. Pure Anarchy, I wanted to say this. She knows exactly what she's doing. She's trying to trigger you in specific. She's good at it.
He's asked me a
You should be
question,
flattered. You should be flattered. Like, she's...
Then you shouldn't make claims of something you can't answer. One, we know that... we know that to be within an enclosed system, within some kind of barrier, we would have equalized pressure everywhere.
If you have a pressurized system, it has to contain your tank.
All she knows is that all Robin knows is if she says the word prove in the same sentence, then like she knows she'll get you because she knows what words you care about.
Reflective properties, right?
I'll like the word properties. Yeah, she likes that one too.
Debbie,
she knows the good buzzwords.
Actually answering the questions, you might learn something.
Pressure.
Just thinking about that.
Somewhere in water, pressure in water.
Oh. I got
wrong.
Hey,
wrong.
Debbie, maybe
we have CO2 containers.
Empirical evidence that was 9,000 miles per hour. 1,000 miles per hour.
Debbie, you're changing the subject. You're changing the subject. You're changing the subject.
At a 66. We don't feel that shit, dude.
I think men.
Right.
You tell me you feel all the.
You're right. You're right.
I'm
gonna throw some. I've got some sexism here for everyone.
Why is it that we feel earthquake underneath, but we don't feel all the...
This is a bit of sexism here, but I think guys understand pressure and systems better because we have blood that goes into a pressurized system between our legs.
Yes, the blue ball.
Exactly. Right.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. So I think we have a lot better understanding of it.
System and where's that? There's air up there. It's a fucking dome up there, firmament, glass, molten metal, or.
You're not listening to a single thing, Debbie.
I can prove it. My Bible says so, and my Bible predates all your bullshit.
No, you can't.
Ancient manuscripts.
You can't.
Ancient manuscripts. Back it up.
Ancient manuscripts.
That predates. Science.
Guess what? No.
Guess what else it predates?
Your Bible.
All the ancients spoke of a dumb stuff. We're an enclosure.
Hey, Debbie, what church do you strip
This is
at?
why I go. This is why I go to my old encyclopedias because they're so much more accurate than the modern ones.
You define God and His nature and everything.
Debbie, you're God of the galaxy. Debbie, you're invoking God when you cannot prove God. First off, until you can prove God, because I can prove your Bible is full of shit. Every testable.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can. Every testable.
Yeah,
you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes,
Well, okay, all right. Maybe a better way to say it. Maybe a better way to say it is that he can prove it to himself, but also more importantly, Robin, you
can't prove anything to her.
Robin, you can't prove the Bible to us. Robin, you cannot prove the Bible to us. You will fail miserably every time at trying to prove the Bible to us.
gospel.
Go ahead. You go right ahead and preach the gospel. I would welcome you preaching the gospel over your garbage flat earth.
No, you become a gospel.
Please, please.
Hey, Robin.
Preach the gospel.
Robin.
I can describe the Bible.
I'm going to prove one aspect of your Bible is wrong, and if one aspect of the Bible is wrong, then every aspect of the Bible is wrong.
And the truth, if you listen to nature, it'll fucking tell you that it's fucking Bible.
Hey, if you listen to nature, it'll also tell you that the Earth is a sphere, and that's why I brought up the 40,000 feet sunset.
Everything sits on a flat foundation. Why?
Well, no, it doesn't.
Yes, it does,
A tripod doesn't.
Where are these?
Yes, it does. Yes, it has four fucking legs.
No, it has three. It has three
Where
legs.
Are these foundations?
A tripod has three legs.
Exactly.
Debbie, where are these foundations? Debbie, these foundations you claim. Where are these foundations, Debbie? Do you have pictures of the foundations? Have you been to the foundations? Have you rubbed the foundations?
Is your feet
Have you ground yourself upon the foundations of the earth, Debbie?
A ball you would fall and fly off it going.
Have you had an out-of-body experience in which you saw the foundations, Debbie? Where do you have proof of the foundations, Debbie?
Looking at plants with Pluto's dog's face on it and fucking Saturn rings.
What's the problem?
Yeah, complete waste of time, though. That's why I just asked her to show her tits and what church she strips at. You're not going to have any valuable, reasonable conversation with this bitch.
Yeah.
It's
alright. I know, dude. Yeah, Robin, if your boyfriend or husband or whatever you got finds out what you're doing here, he's gonna get real jealous.
He already knows I'm on here. He's my ex. It doesn't.
This bitch has been absolutely impossible from the get-go.
What are you barking on here for? You're trying to get some more attention.
Well, yeah, that's all they are is attention-seeking whores.
That was inviting. I didn't want
a complete nightmare, Jeremy.
She just
complete nightmare. Jesus Christ.
She won't answer a question. Every time she talks, it's about something else.
Yeah, she's robot and cunt.
Oh yeah, the second you corner her into
get a virus in this
on a subject, she runs off to another. Oh no, I gotta talk about this one. Oh, let's go back to this one. Oh no, let's go on to this one. Oh no!
I still think what church do you strip at is a reasonable question.
When you say every time she talks, that implies that at times she stops talking.
There is a momentary, momentary, stop for breath.
She's better than chemo, though.
No, I'm sorry.
I think it's just because she's new. I like her because she's new.
No, I don't care. She just won't stop. Just won't fucking
All I hear is
stop.
dudes' voices all day. Good to hear a crazy.
Hey Debbie, here's one for you. How have you been in Flat Earth for 3 years, but nobody's ever heard of you till like a month?
No, I'm not new to Flat Earth. It's debating. You know what? I sat in shadows and looked at all the evidence.
Now you're ready to go. You mean you memorized the script? You mean you memorized the script? It took you 3 whole years to memorize the Flat Earth script. It's like 1 page long.
Different sources. And
Double line spacing, good font.
Debbie, how many cats do you have?
We were taught in school. All of them.
I think she has pretzels for earphones as well.
I know the history of the ball. The Greek
Pretzels for ears, perhaps.
All fucking came from.
Hey, that was a very good question. Why are you avoiding it, Debbie? How many cats do you have?
I don't have any.
Huh?
I don't believe
your cats, Debbie.
Where are they buried?
There's cats around the neighborhood that are they shit in the flower beds. It pisses me off.
Are you a otherkin? Are you a otherkin, like a werewolfkin or a sheepkin?
I'm a she-wolf, baby. I'm a she-wolf. You better watch out.
Like Shakira, right?
Shakira.
Do you use an English Bible, Debbie?
She-wolf.
Debbie, do you use an English Bible?
Yeah, English, yeah. In strong concordance.
Oh, do you know that this is a translation from Hebrew? Mostly?
Some of it I do, yeah.
And
very
that,
little.
Yeah, and that the Hebrew original leaves the sphere Earth option wide open, right?
Listen, I already know the history of the ball, and I already know what it says in the Bible. English. It says.
Listen, hey, just
like
listen.
Debbie, for example, the unicorn.
I'll go
For example,
after quote and tell the letter in the Bible.
but Debbie, like unicorns in the
I'm
Bible,
telling you, my
they're
Bible
obvious
predates
mistranslation.
all y'all's bullshit.
Yeah, but unicorns, for example,
It matches reality. It matches observations as well.
Hey, that's from our
And
script.
the ancients like made thousands of depictions in their caves of a fucking close sun, for scapular rays and everything.
Yeah,
oh.
They built them.
Oh,
pyramids.
what kind of
I also
race?
thought that the sun was an actual real, like...
They were smart.
It would come down and visit them.
They were so
Go
smart.
back to the ancient astronomy. Ancient astronomy is the most accurate formula. NASA's
They
got it
sacrificed
wrong.
you.
They got it right.
I
NASA's
agree,
got it
Debbie.
wrong.
Hey Debbie,
They got it right. NASA's got it wrong.
Debbie, in the English Bible it says a unicorn. Have you ever
They
read
took
about?
space with your imagination,
Debbie,
and
it's
that's
very
it. Big
important.
one.
Jesus would not talk to me like that.
I'm being fussy. Yes, I'm a sinner. Cast the first stone.
They were good at decapitating people.
So, do you think unicorns are real? Because in the English Bible it says unicorns pretty much often, but if you read the Hebrew original,
How do I know?
then it
Hey, there's abomination. Maybe they didn't exist. How do
Maybe
I
she
know
has
that?
an attention deficit disorder or something. Like she
Yeah,
feels
but
a
the
need
question
to
about
just
unicorns,
blurt
our
it out.
leprechaun feels well.
Because I'm getting the feeling she has some sort of personality disorder.
Gold at the end of the rainbow, go freaking get it. I don't know.
Yeah, but if you read the Hebrew original, then you realize they are talking about rhinos. It's just a mistranslation. There are more mistranslations like that, like they.
You don't know anything about the hybrids that.
What?
You know anything about Genesis 6?
Hybrids?
Go read your Genesis 6
Don't think any more about that.
Go read your Genesis 6 and come back to me.
Oh, you mean the angels? You mean the angels? I am one of them.
The Nephilims?
I would like
Can you tell us about the hybrids? Because I don't think we do know
One-eyed
about them.
Cyclops. Do you remember the one-eyed Cyclops?
Do you remember me? Because I'm one of them.
Do you remember?
Purple.
Tell us about the hybrids, Debbie, in a calm, quick, cogent manner.
Yeah. We're going like way off topic. Now we're going into things in.
In Genesis 6, it says that these hybrids always have good microphones. You'll hear them perfectly every time, and they're uncannily intelligent. And you'll always know them when you.
Debbie, you know the creationists who think the Earth is 6,000 years old. They base it on Genesis and the word "they" in Genesis in the English translation. But if you
I know what I've seen the Hebrew cosmos. Exactly is what I.
They smell the rich
I was
Hebrew
stuck on
original,
NASA bullshit.
it says
The NASA has got it wrong,
Listen,
and
Debbie,
the Hebrews
in the
got it
Hebrew
right.
Original, it says yom. It says yom.
It's
Yom
got it
can
wrong.
mean time span.
The heat, we're in a closed system. It's pressurized.
Robin, you need to gain some respect for the people you're talking to.
I
You
answered
demonstrate
the
a tremendous lack of respect when you talk over them. Don't
Ask you the
stop for them to
question.
talk.
I answered it already.
It's amazing. Like the first thing you do when you respect somebody is when you hear their voice, you stop talking. Right? And so now I'm returning the favor to you and showing you absolutely no respect because you are not worthy of respect, in my opinion. Now, somebody might mute me and shut me up and think that I'm not helping the conversation go forward here.
I can't hear
But
you.
I think that well, no, I don't care if you mute me. Like that's different. I'm talking about. I'm talking. Well, if you want to hear what we have to say, you're going to stop talking over us and bringing up other subjects that aren't actually related just because you think they're related. You can bring them.
about the hybrids, Debbie.
I mean,
the hybrids.
we, in fairness, yeah, we do want to know about we want to know about these hybrids.
Why are you going so hot?
Are they manifested as reptilians?
You brought it up, Debbie. We just want to know. Like now we're intrigued.
Do they shapeshift, Deb?
Do they
I don't
lactate?
know. See, you have to back to me now. So, If you don't read it, then I'm not going to explain it to you.
But I have read it, and I don't see anything about lactation.
I need your insight.
That's special pleading.
I need your special insight added to this to help expand upon my own knowledge of it.
I mean, to be fair, Debbie, we've both looked at pictures of the sun through a solar filter, and apparently you see a disc and I see a sphere. So I mean, maybe we should come to some sort of agreement
I see a
on the hybrids.
I see a round object. I see a round object when you filter. It's my mind. It's my eyes. I look at the sun all the time with my own eyes. It's a disc to me. I don't see.
I really like that question. I like that question a lot. Thank you, Robin. Let's get a heading. Let's get a heading. No pun intended. On the star.
I want to go back to your question about. Make one statement.
Just one. Okay. All right.
Okay, so they tell me that the sun sets. It goes down. Is that what's going on with the sun? It goes down?
Yes. I mean, it appears to be going down because we aren't moving relative to the Earth, and the Earth is moving relative to the sun, so it appears to go down. But the Earth is actually rotating, as you know. I sense a word game coming up, so shut the fuck up. Let's talk about the wise men and the stuff.
I just want to make a statement. It's not. You can go.
I know. Good grief. Make your
statement.
Beautiful.
I saw that I think everybody should see. Saw. Yeah, we'll launch that was launched. As the thing is rising up, it's nighttime, and then it becomes day. It's daylight again. It's daylight. The sun is like right there. You see it far away in the distance.
Yeah, but it's not illuminating the surface underneath the thing.
The sun set to the guy at the guy's relative point wherever he was.
Yeah.
It was nighttime. So where did the sun go? So he launched the balloon
behind the curve of the Earth.
No, there was no curve up there.
Yes.
The thing is that there was no curve. The sun just moved away as it moves around.
No. See,
yeah.
This is no. Stop.
It was night.
Stop.
Became day.
Hold on. Stop. Okay. Because here. No. Debbie, this is how we know that the Earth or that the sun is not moving away from us. All right. This is where the equation perspective.
You've never shot up. You never shot yourself up in high altitude.
Debbie. This is where perspective comes in, because we know with perspective, as things move away from us.
But things aren't spinning, though. That's not perspective.
I can't get
rotation
without your bitch-ass motherfucking
He keeps saying spin.
Shut up. Robin, shut up.
And the reason for it is spin.
Robin, shut up.
I cannot get more than 3 fucking words out with your fucking cocksucker.
Oh, I didn't see my own eyes. It's observation. It's science. It's observation.
Debbie, shut the fuck up and listen.
You don't know the word science. I feel sorry for you.
It makes me happy that I'm not the most angry person in the room now.
Observation.
No, I'm. Debbie, we know that the sun.
Crash my fucking car.
Debbie, we know that the sun is not moving away from us because of the equation perspective. We know everything on this fucking planet as it moves from right in front of us, like a plane, a ship, a fucking car, as it travels away from us, it shrinks in angular size in totality.
It moves away from your perspective.
No, as it.
In fact, to the nighttime.
The angular size.
It's not going down. We're not spinning. Period.
You're doing such a great job, Debbie.
This isn't about fucking spinning. This is about something moving away from us.
The sun goes down because of a spin.
All right, Debbie. Imagine he started.
I did not say that.
He said that.
I don't give a fuck what he said.
You said it though.
Debbie, but he's describing something.
Like that.
I don't give two flying fucks what he said. I'm telling you that we know the sun is not moving away from us because it does not shrink in angular size in totality.
So I've many photos where they did time-lapse camera and it does shrink at times, depending on your location and time of year.
Oh
Actually,
dang!
no, it
Does it
doesn't.
do that? Does it do that every single day, Robin? Does it do that every single day? In the morning, does it get bigger, and then at night, does it get smaller?
Different locations around the world are capturing
Does
different
it?
things.
Does it do
It's their
that?
perspective.
Does it do that
it's
every
not,
day?
Debbie. You know why it appears to do that? I can. You know what? I know exactly what video you're talking about. You're talking about the Russian vids video that I've already proven. One is Photoshop. Two, they did it with without a solar filter. That's why it appears that way. They did it dishonestly. I have two good buddies of mine, Mr. Red's Rhetoric and Sean Hufford. One did camera images with his P900 throughout the day. Sean Hufford videoed the goddamn sun, and it did not change in angular size and totality throughout the day. We know yearly it changes angular size by 0.045 degrees. Yearly.
I already posted that
Yeah.
video.
So,
actually,
like,
Anna.
if Robin, if you think the sun is shrinking, you know, and that's what's causing this night and day, like, it should be doing it every day, everywhere, for everybody on a predictable basis that we would all expect to see every day. That's not what happens. It disappears bottom to top in the same amount of time every day for everybody, everywhere. So, you know, you can't even get sunsets.
Yeah, here's would make it even worse. From first light to noon, it would grow by 40% larger than from zenith, or roughly noon, depending on what time of the year it is. It would shrink by 40%. And it doesn't do that. It does it by 0.045% yearly.
Oh,
and that is on a predictable basis.
she's gone.
Aww.
Who's going to
You
interrupt
weren't
us?
letting her talk.
What's up? I'm interrupting. What's going on, people?
Oh, well, thank fuck for that.
Hey, Toady.
No.
Pete Shea is in my YouTube.
So
chat.
no one cares. P-Mars.
He's located the source of the sun.
Tony Snow.
Yes, Tycho Creator.
What do you think of the sun that we were just talking about, Tony?
What? Well,
Night and day. You know, simple stuff, Tony. Night and day, sun. You know,
Daytime,
simple.
nighttime, sexy.
Day? Night. Bigger? Smaller.
Well, I mean, like, you see cars as they drive down the road, they get bigger and smaller, right? Airplanes, when they fly, they get bigger and smaller as they go by you, right? Everything, like a person, when they're running and you're standing still, like, they get bigger and smaller as they go by you. So, like, when you look at the sun, like, it's getting closer and further away from you, right? You think the Earth's flat, right? So, like, what's going on there? Daytime, nighttime, what's going on?
Yeah, you just said it's getting closer away and it's getting further away.
Yeah, but it's not changing in size.
What you mean?
The sun doesn't change in size throughout the day, so what's going on there, man?
It don't change in size like that?
Yeah, that's right.
Who about that, man?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can actually
yeah.
get you a video to that effect. Timestamp.
No, man. I think you get a little small.
You don't know about that? Oh man, that's good that you don't know about that.
The video where they
You should don't worry about the video. People lie to you all the time on videos. You know NASA. They lie all the time. So what makes you think you can trust a YouTube?
What the fuck they gotta lie about?
Everything. All they want's your attention. Like, all a YouTuber wants is your view.
Oh.
If it was one person, I mean,
maybe you should. Oh, so you think there's safety in numbers, huh? Okay, well, that's.
Difference is here, Tony Snow. See this video I posted? There's someone here who personally knows the person that took this.
All you gotta do, Tony, is go outside with a solar filter and look through it. And follow it throughout the day. You don't have to stare at the sun all day long. Just, you know, like in the morning, do it in the morning, you know, and then do it in the afternoon, and then do it at evening. You know, compare the size. You know, it's simple. This is really simple stuff. Like, we're talking about the shape of the Earth here. This is like, oh my God, this could change the world forever. You know, this is the linchpin of all conspiracies, but you won't even fucking take the time to look at the sun 3 times in one day. Yeah, I know. It's just too much work to discover the truth of reality. I know. Oof.
But I mean, like, just saying the sun and the size of it is not important.
I have no idea what you just said.
Just because of the sun size, to me, I feel like that's every bit of reason to prove it.
Did you have socks in your mouth?
I can't look in this motherfucker and see that.
Yeah, I know. You gotta get yourself a solar filter.
Hey Tony, do you have $10? We'll say $12. You don't have $12 to your name.
Of course, man. You know what my name is.
Here's what I would recommend you do. Go online, go to Amazon. You can buy a solar filter for $9.99, and most of the time they have free shipping. That's why I said $12, just in case they actually want, like $3 shipping and handling. And about 3 to 5 days, business days, you should receive your solar filter. Put it on your camera. You can tape that son of a bitch to it. You can go out there in the morning when the sun is, let's say 5 degrees above the horizon, give or take a little bit, maybe 10 degrees. Take a picture. Go out at roughly lunchtime. Take a picture. And right about sunset, when it's about 10 degrees above the horizon, take another picture. I guarantee you, they will all be the same. You can download them on your computer, you can overlay them, and they will be all 3 of them will be the same size.
Don't change the zoom.
Yep, don't change the zoom.
So by you saying that the sun gonna be the same size, that doesn't mean that it's good to be black.
Yeah, yes, it does. That means that the sun is not traveling. What that proves is that the sun is not traveling overhead of us. Because, say me and you are standing side by side. All right, you get in your car and you drive away from me. Your car is going to appear to be one.
You cut out.
I'm breaking up, though. Can't hear you.
You cut out, but Tony, I think you're smart enough to get where this is going.
Don't use the solar filter as a hat. Put it on.
Yeah, so like Tony, you understand that as things move away from you, they shrink in their size. In their angular size. The amount of space they take up in your field of view, that decreases as they get away from you. So like the sun is not doing that. But if the Earth's flat and it's traveling in a circuit over our heads, it would